Food 254. So I'm here with the contestants, Kenya versus Food. So you can just say your names.
Hi, I'm Victor.
This is Victor. Okay. Peter.
My name is Peter.
Peter. Okay.
My name is Jackson.
Jackson.
Okay. Yeah, Bernard.
Bernard.
Yeah.
And this is the chair lady.
Yes.
I'm Weni.
Miss Confidence Kenya. Confidence Kenya. Miss Confidence Kenya. Okay. So thank you. We can go to rooftop. Hello guys, this is Breaking Back 254 and you're watching another episode of Kenya vs Food. Asante sana, deegi muno, imbuya muno, erokamano, kongwe messing, chabucha, ibwega, medase, merci beaucoup beruo. So guys, today's episode, we are with Miss Confidence and he's the leader of the short, boss lady herself, and she's the leader of the short stature people in Kenya. So and she's welcome in Kenya vs Food, and today we will be having competitions for her team. She brought her team with her, and we're going to have let's hear from her say on what she has in mind. So Miss Confidence, boss lady, tell us about yourself.
My name is Ruth Mweni, Miss Confidence Kenya, and also I'm the founder of Short Stature Society of Kenya, an organization that advocates for persons of short stature in Kenya. Okay, thank you so much. So guys, you heard her. She's the founder of the Short Stature Association in Kenya, and she's the boss lady herself. What do they call you, boss lady?
Not really the boss lady, just a lady, a woman.
Okay, so now tell me, what inspired you to come up with that organization?
First is because people don't understand us very well. There's a lot of stereotype, stigma, and discrimination associated with persons of short stature. You know, like the name dwarfism, it's not right to use it when you are talking to a person of short stature. The right word to use is a person of short stature. Like the way people say people living with disability. People don't live with disability. I live with my brother, I live in my house, I live with my sister. So it's the same case. Calling a person of short stature a dwarfism, it's not right, because the name also does more stereotype to us. And the reason why I came with Short Stature Society of Kenya is to educate people, inform them, because most of them also think that all persons of short stature are persons who are comedians. I mean, not all of us are comedians. People have families, people have different talents apart from associating us with being comedians just because we are short. And that is why we come out to cut the stereotype of us being associated or being comedians. I mean, that is per se as humans, because I think all of us, we are talented different. Not all of us are comedians.
Okay.
Yes.
So nice to hear from you, Miss Boss Lady. Now, so guys, you've heard her, and you know we are all the same. And calling people short stature dwarfs is not, and by the way, it's not good, and we should stop and quit from that. So now, Miss Boss Lady, can you tell us your age and maybe your website, your Instagram page, your handles where you can find an association like yours?
I think the population of Kenya, according to WHO, in the last statistics for 2010, we are around 3,000 in Kenya, but we're yet to find these 3,000 because most of us fear to come out to the society because of the stereotype. But according to our database, we are around the 300 right now, because we are in different counties, and in each different county we have our own coordinators who coordinate the people around. And also, I talk about my age.
Yeah, ask your age.
Ladies, do they speak about their age? We are always under 16, right? Yes.
Okay, you heard her right.
Yes,
okay.
But not married, looking forward and focused to that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, and you said, by the way, one of the challenges you face, what I understood was people calling you and you dwarfs, and some are like comedians. So tell me, what are the challenges you face, and what are the like the disadvantages of when working in the street? What challenges you face as an association of?
You know, when like you're walking on the street, people can call you. I'm a lady, and people can call me a man's name. Like they can call me. Let me use the name for Likobe. I mean, people know who is Likobe. Is a man. I'm a woman. Why are you calling me Likobe? And I'm just a woman. Can you call me just like, please, madam? Excuse me, dama. I feel that respect and appreciation really matters to us. Because you find most of us, when we are walking on the street, people stereotype us by calling us different names. Someone can just whistle. If you're working with a person, yes, someone can just whistle and call you a particular name which is not right, just to signal that, can you look at that person? I mean, why don't you just come and call me madam or hi sir? Or, we are all humans. I mean, we are all equal. Other challenges is you find that people don't have that confidence in us that we can be able to work. I mean, you are given an office, but people, or maybe you are looking for a job, you are going for an interview, but people don't have that confidence in you that you can be able to deliver in your own capacity in whichever way your short stature is. So I think those are most of the challenges. I mean, when we are getting in transport sector, you know, there's a way that you can lift me, yes, and I feel not offended, because you can, yes, just
I lifted
request.
You.
Yeah.
And you requested, yes.
Yeah. If you want to lift me, just request. Don't just come on my back pulling me. I think there are those sensitive parts of a woman when it becomes a woman where you're not supposed to touch. Anyhow, just request and help me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, okay, you talk about like maybe jobs where you can find yourself, or we are comedians. Now, can you tell me like which sector, which job sector or career do most short stature people find themselves in? Because I think there are some particular jobs that that short stature people cannot do, like maybe lifting weights, those people from the constructions. But which other and most common career do people from short stages find themselves?
I think the government is doing a lot when it comes to employment, because it's an inclusive society. Yes. That no matter your disability, no matter if you're a person of short stature, if you have the papers, if you are able to deliver, you can be able to be employed and get the job. Because most of the people find that short stature people cannot be employed, maybe in a constructive site, like you said.
Yes.
But I think if I lift a stone and you help me lift it, or if I lift it and you get it, it will still go to the other person and it will build the house. So it depends with the perception that you people give us. I think we can be able to do any job despite our height. We can be able to deliver.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the response. So guys, we had with Miss Confidence, the boss lady. She says they are all fit for any career so far as they find the right colleagues to accept them, their nature, and they accept the way they are, so you can work with them as a team, because everyone can work in any place depending of any denomination, short stature, or any. Now, tell me, also people also wonder, health-wise, do you have some, maybe are you allergic to health issues based on the short stature? How can you answer that question?
You know, our condition, we have different categories. I think we are around 200 types. When you do a research, wow, we are over 200 types. So a person of short stature is not only short, but one can be limited to do something because of our limbs. You find some of us have, they don't have maybe the right hand or the left hand, but they are still short. So to some point we are limited to something, but that doesn't like limit us to do what we want to achieve in life.
Okay, so now, and based on the health-wise, you said you have over 200 categories. Now, could you maybe name the top 5 or the top that are commonly found in Kenya, the most common? Like, and I see, okay, you brought your team. Some they have different short stature heights. Could you like elaborate more on that? The most common you can find in Kenya.
The most common is achondroplasia. Achondroplasia is when we have shortage of limbs and hands, like mine is achondroplasia. So you find like 80% of us, we have achondroplasia.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good. Also based on the feeding, because I was doing Kenyan versus food.
Yes.
I first asked you what your team was comfortable in competing, because I wouldn't want to bring something, because I'm also keen about your health, about your allergy. Now tell me, which food is mostly being eaten by the short stature, or is general? Any
I
type?
think for food, it's general. Anything that you give me, as long as it's health.
Yes.
It's of health in my body, we all eat, despite our height. It doesn't mean that we cannot eat ugali,
Okay.
mothokoi, mokimo,
Yes.
fish, and so forth. Any food that is healthy in us, we can be able to consume it, and I think it's all fine with us. There is no research that has been done that this particular food affects this category of people. I think food makes us equal.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That is nice. So now, okay, let's go to the social aspect. Now you are okay, based on your association and what you have experienced. Like now, do you, like, let me say in this term, your relationship with the short stature people, do they date themselves? Like, okay, if you find someone you're
Nice
attracted to,
question.
or intermarriages, or you get married to someone who is taller, or like now, wewe ni mirembo mara milioni sita. So if I can tell you that, and to answer that question for us, let me hear.
Yes, perfect. A nice question. I want to educate and create awareness about that question, because people think because just I'm a person of short stature, being a woman, I'm supposed to date a person of short stature who is a man. Okay, you find in Europe that is basically what they try to, because most of them they intermarry with themselves.
Yes.
But in Kenya, I think we have just 2 families, as per now, who have intermarried between themselves. But for us, let me speak of myself.
Okay.
I've not dated a person of short stature before.
Wow.
And this is because I take them as my brothers and sisters. With nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. I think intimacy depends with a person.
Yes.
So for me, I think I'm good with persons who are of other height. It's because I'm not disliking my short stature men.
Yes.
I like them. They are
Yes.
good.
Yes.
But for me, that's my...
Okay. So I have a chance to even
Bring it on.
Sawa, asante sana.
Yes.
So now, okay, and based on my biology, I did biology genetics. Okay, have you come up with cases where, okay, now you date a man who is tall, and the offspring, the babies, have you come across with how they will be? Will they have the gene of short stature and tall? Yes. Have you come across with that experience in your group?
I think it depends with one's family gene. Like for myself, I'm the only one who is short in our family. People think that if you are short, you are going to have children who are of short stature, or maybe your brother, your sister, or maybe your parents have short stature, of which I think even most of us,
Yes.
we have interacted with other members, and most of them, you find that the family, either the parents or the other siblings, are persons of normal height.
Yes.
So it's not because I'm just a person of short stature that if we marry, we are going to get like all children of persons of short stature. I think it depends with the stronger genes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, and based on like, and now where you stay, do you live in a group, or you you have a place where you stay in a group? Because I think there are some people who are short stature who feel ashamed, who feel to expose themselves in public. What's your advice to them?
People think that because we are short,
Yes.
we live maybe in our own cage or in our own house or something.
Yes.
But that is not true. It's their perception, of which is not right. Each individual of us lives in his or her own house, whether married, whether single, whether with your family.
Yes.
So we don't live together. I think you can come in our estate and you find that I'm the only person who is short. You go maybe in Kidurai, you go in Western, you find maybe in each family only a person of short stature is 1 or 2. So we don't live in our own, in a group.
Yes.
We live each individual by his or her own, and that is, I think, it's more interactive because you educate the society that you live, that even if you take me or you perceive me like this, I'm not the way you take me.
Okay.
And most of us fear, because of the stereotype, fear coming out in the society and speak about themselves. They fear about what people think or perceive about them.
So you find most of the time they don't want to be seen.
Yes.
They don't want other people to know more about them. But me, I think I'm a freelance anyway.
Okay, that is great. That is very, very nice. So we heard her. They have an organization. You can always join to know the activities, what they do, what they don't do, the times they have the meeting, and so you can always unite with the Short Stature Association and find it interesting. Now, and based on the government, let's talk about the government. What the government say, on the short stature, because I see like example, I'm not just being just an observation. Like we have never seen a president who is a short stature, and we have not seen those in the parliament short stature. Now, what is your say on that? Or should the government consider making a short stature, giving them those posts? Because I know the boss lady, when they can be a president, nothing stopping for you becoming a president in Kenya. So what's your say on that, on the government? What should the government should do to favor both sides? Yes. What's your say on that?
I think we live a competitive world, and each one of us is competing in his or her own way. The government is trying on its part for us to be in the inclusive society. Yes. Not only us, but for all persons of other disabilities. So I think it's your mindset, your self-esteem, your confidence that will take you where I want to be. Yes. Because it all depends with my focus and what I want to do for the community. If I want to be the president of Kenya, it's all in me. I will go there and compete.
Let's vote for her in one day. She will compete one day.
I think soon I'll be in parliament. Who knows?
That's very nice. That's very great. So, and also tell us about now when it comes to education, and because I know it could be challenging because education needs a lot of effort. And do you also like maybe based on, because to do something faster, maybe there's some stuff you can't do as a short stature, and you need maybe help from someone who is to assist you. So when it comes to education, what level of education mostly is achieved by those short stature? Because I think based on me, like even in my class, I've never studied in a class where there's short stature. Is it that they are scared to do the course, or they are being shy, or how do this come in education part? What can you say about that?
I think right from the childhood, there's that challenge of educating a person of short stature, because it also depends with your family and your parents. Because if other siblings are persons of their, let me say in quotes, their normal height, yes, and then they don't want to educate you because they don't expect you to go beyond, like go to college or university, yes, that is very wrong. Because you should empower this person right from the childhood stage, because he or she will be able to be successful in life. We are all educated in our own different ways, because not all of us can go to university or to colleges, but basically most of us, I know, we have the education up to Form 4 level or level. Then I think it depends now from there how a person wants to achieve in life. Like myself, I've gone up to university. Most of us have gone to university. Most of us are teachers, you see. Wow. So they have gone to a certain level that can be, they are educated to educate others.
Okay, yeah. That is great. That is great. So, and thank you so much for the questions. There are a lot more questions, but I've asked the basic ones, and you've heard her. The most important thing is to always respect everybody of all denominations, especially the short stature people. Also give them some respect they deserve. You don't just, example, call them dwarf, which is very wrong. You have to call them the name, which they at least it will be confident and they'll be convinced that they're being respected. Don't just carry someone because he's short in transportation, which is bad. So now you're coming to compete with Kenyan versus food, and it's a competition. Okay, now what's your say on Kenyan versus food? It's basically, so how do you see Kenyan versus food? If you've been watching our videos, how did you see the competition? How you like? What's your say on it?
The competition is perfect. I think people should not stigmatize us because maybe we are short, that we cannot be able to compete in such competitions, that we cannot be able to eat as much as we can. Yes. Like the way people don't think that we can be able to carry a child when we are pregnant for 9 months. 9 months. Excuse me. They ask you, can you be able to, I'm like, who? Don't I have the tummy to carry?
Everything.
I mean, everything. The same. Food. Tammy,
eat.
we are good. I think I can also compete with you, right?
Normally, yes, and she can even win. So, guys, it is, and we had her. They are all she's with our team, and they are ready to compete in Kenya versus food. And the competition is basically 20 minutes, and the first to finish has 5,000 Kenyan shillings. So, I think it will be good so you can also see our team to hear from them their names, what they do. Yes, she'll be there. She will host. Okay. By the way, so thank you so much, Miss and the boss lady, Miss Confidence. Thanks so much for sharing with us your mind and for people to know who you are. So now I can see you brought your team, so you can have your team to also come and introduce themselves and to share one or two experiences. Okay. Karibu. You can just come. Okay. Let me. Yes.
I think it's done.
Okay. Okay, I will just. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. Good job. You can come.
I'm not in the show.
You will be in the show. Okay. Okay, so we can have the team here, and she brought the competitors for today's competition in Kenya-based food. Sasa? Okay, so you can tell your name and how you feel, where you're from, what you do, just like that.
Yeah, I'm Bernard Chule.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel very good for coming here and to join you. I'm very.
Okay, so he's Bernard, and you're coming, you can win.
Yeah.
Go to Chakula, you have to maliza everything and win 5K Kenyan shillings. You're confident?
Yeah, I'm confident.
Okay, so now what do you do, your talents, and where can they find you on social media also?
I'm good in acting.
Okay.
I'm also good in playing football.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can find me in YouTube.
Okay.
Benachu, Facebook Benachu, Instagram Bernard Wambua.
Okay.
Telegram. Okay. You have my contact.
Nice. So he has a YouTube channel, so subscribe to his channel also, and he's also good in football. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, I'm fine. So tell us about yourself, your talents, everything we can find you.
My name is, first of all, my name is Peter Mwega.
Peter Mwega.
Yes, I'm an actor.
Okay.
And I also play football.
Okay.
And social media, you can find me Peter Kanywa. The other name on YouTube, Lil Pete 254.
Okay.
And that money, the prize money is mine.
Yeah.
It is mine.
It is yours. This is the body. It
yes,
is,
this money is mine.
He has to win.
Yes.
He has to win. So hey, I love your dreads.
Thank you.
They are good. You're welcome. Thank you so much. So Sasa, you're doing good.
So,
Okay, so tell us about yourself.
I'm Victor.
Okay.
I do business.
Business.
I'm also playing football.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which business?
I sell cosmetics.
Cosmetics. Where can they find you? Maybe someone wants to buy cosmetic. How can they find you?
I just hook.
Okay, you do hawking.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have heard, where in Nairobi? In Nairobi. Oh.
Within all over the Nairobi.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, we heard him. He does business. He does cosmetics. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Are we ready to win the 5K?
I want to. This group, I must show them dust.
Hey, so you have to defeat all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Okay. So Sasa.
Sana.
Okay, you're doing good.
Yeah,
Okay,
my name is Jackson Mwangi.
Jackson Mwangi.
Yeah, I do business
Okay.
at Pipeline.
Pipeline. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you sell?
I sell electronic.
Electronics.
Yeah.
Okay, electronics, phones, electrical appliances, stuff like that.
Yeah.
General.
Yeah.
So you can check General. It's on YouTube. He sell electronics,
Yeah.
and you can always purchase for him at a very affordable price. You can win the 5K.
Yeah, that's
You have
money
to win all of them, and
this
compete.
money is mine.
It's his own. He has to win and get the money.
I must win.
You're happy to be here tonight.
I'm so happy. Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So and
Maybe one thing you didn't notice that is common with them.
yes.
Now I'm asking you, despite their height, what's the one thing that you noticed about them that is common?
They play football
Ah, right.
and they have talents.
Yes.
Wow, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Football team.
Football team. Wow, which one do you play?
What's the name of the team?
The team is called Lion Stars.
Lion Stars.
We
Wow.
have 3 teams, that is, by the way. In Nairobi, Uasin Gishu, and Mombasa. So if you want to compete with them, kindly, talk us.
Okay.
We're going to come and play with you. But be sure, it will be not the 10,000, it will be more than.
More than 100K. Another 2 zeros.
Yes.
So, and they are all confident, and there are 4 competitors, but only 2 winners will go away with the money tonight. Go ready?
Yeah, we are
I
ready.
hope you have clear space in the stomach. You are ready to eat.
Yeah, we are ready.
So thank you so much, guys. So thank you so much, and for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to YouTube channel. Stay tuned for the competition at Kenya vs Food. Thank you so much. We're with the boss lady, and she can also drive. She can do everything. So boss lady, tell us how is the car, and how do you make it for you where you can drive easily?
Okay, the car is modified. As you can see, this
Yes.
uses it to accelerate.
Yes.
When I push it like behind,
Yes.
I'm accelerating.
Yes.
And when I push it in front, now it's like the brake.
The brake.
Using the brakes.
Okay. Okay.
So both your hands, one of your hand is the steering and the other one is here. So I use both of my hands.
So as you push it in front,
Yeah.
is the
brake.
brake.
And then when I push it behind,
Behind.
I'm accelerating.
Okay. Now this setup, is it with what the government has set in Kenya?
Yeah, because when you are trained in driving school,
Yes.
they usually use this modification,
Yes.
sort of modification. But in some other countries, they use the pedal pushers.
Okay.
They are adjusted from down there where we have brakes, the pedals, and then they can be adjustable on your legs. But for me, I was when I was doing driving,
Yes.
I was doing the one for my hands.
is
But I
great.
can still use the one that I'm adjusting with both legs, but I prefer.
Now this car is automatic, right?
Yeah, it's automatic.
Okay. What about the manual car? Have you driven manual before?
No, I'm not able to use a manual because I'm using both of my
The
hands.
hands. Okay. And the gears, changing the gears
Yes.
is kind of challenging. Okay. So we've had Miss Confidence. She's confident. Now driving the highway, I see you have been driving. You're confident.
Yes,
That is nice.
Yes, yes.
That is nice. So
Take a ride.
Let me take your hand.
okay, let her take me a ride.
Yes.
Wow. He's driving. Driving.
That's not to hold. Please brake. And adjust it because you want to do.
Right.
Because you have to adjust
Just-
the hand, so you
yes.
have to hold this.
Yes.
And then now you.
Drive.
Okay.
Wow.
And I can take you for a
She's doing. Hey, Mombasa 20.